for this evening! Tonight we've got for you the one, the only, the first of its kind, Improv-etition! This will be a competition between our lovely folks. I introduce to you the contestants for tonight's Improv-etition, starting off with the one, the only, hailing from Newberry Springs, California, Josh Mendoza! Sporting the red cap, and coming out next will be the one, the only, hailing from Newberry Springs, California, Stephen Watson! He's not the only contestant for you tonight, because the other contestant we have is none other than wearing the yellow hat, also hailing from Newberry Springs, California, Jesse Stanley!
All right, ladies, you are in for a treat this evening, but I do have to introduce one more person to you. Let's put our hands together. Coming in, hailing from Newberry Springs, California, Bodie Brown! He's sporting the green hat.
Yes, sir. We're going to start it this evening. For the Improv-etition, we're going to do a series of competitions. In this series of competitions, what you're going to notice is right there up on the screen is the live scoreboard. As we compete in these events, we are going to have people from the audience rate how bad we did. Or good. The way they're going to do that is I'm going to ask you, whomever you may be, to come up on stage, and you're going to place whoever you thought did worst at the bottom.
Not blue.
Just like that. And then whoever you thought did second worst, right there. And then whoever you thought did third worst. And then when you're like, yeah, Bodie did such a good job, are you going to put him right on top? All right? But yeah. And here's how the scoring works. I get 4 points because I've done so good. He gets 3 points. That's Jesse. He did win last time we did this, so he doesn't need any help. And then the next spot gets 2 points, and then in last place would be Steven. We feel a little bad about that, but listen, we gotta keep him in check. Gotta make sure he doesn't get too proud. He almost got first place last time we did this, so
and then I got third.
Yeah, and then he got third. So that's how the ratings work. Our first thing we need to do First thing we need to do before we get started is I need to collect a series of things. First things I need to collect are 7 volunteers. Now, these volunteers do not need to come on stage. We are simply going to place your name on the lovely white board. At some point during the night, we will call your name, in which you will either rate us or you will participate with us. A lot of possibilities tonight. So, if you'd like to volunteer to be a part of tonight's Improv-etition, simply raise your hand and I'll call on you right here in the front. What's your name? Jessica. Jessica, going on the board. Who else?
Right here.
What's your name? Linda, are you sure? Linda, you're positive. Okay, that's good. Right over there. What's your name? Nikki.
Vicky, with a V.
Nikki.
Vicky.
Nikki? No, I got it. I know. It's with a V.
Last place last week.
I know it's Nikki, all right? I'm totally fine. Anybody else? Yeah, what you got?
Jolene.
Are you sure?
Jolene.
All right. Jolene.
Jolene.
Hey, Brody. Right here.
What?
Carmen.
Carmen. Okay, who else? I'm just kidding. We'll put Carmen up there. That's all right.
Right here, buddy.
What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who else?
Tess.
No.
Test.
I'm just kidding. Tess. All right. And then who else?
We got a waving.
You
arm
being
back there.
voluntold? Yes.
Smiling. She
I don't know what your name is. Hand raised person.
Kylie.
Riley. Filey.
Kylie.
Smiley. Oh! Kylie. Do we have 7? Okay, wonderful. All right. That's the hardest part of the whole night right there. It's easy from here on out. Next thing we need to know is I need from you a reason to write a letter to somebody. Why would you write a letter to somebody? Maybe you have a complaint about a product you received. Okay, I cannot hear all at once. Just raise your hand. It's like school, okay? Yes. A thank you note. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's far too wholesome. Yes.
Dear, that's rough.
That's rough. That's rough. What do you got?
Write it up there, Dear John.
Oh.
Santa Claus.
Oh, is it a complaint why you didn't get a certain present?
No, is it a Christmas list? Well, it can be whatever we want.
Yeah, sure. It's just letter to Santa. We'll make that up as we go. All right.
What did you yelled one? What was yours?
We don't want hers. No.
Oh, we don't want her. We don't want to hear.
I don't know what. I don't even know
letter
who she is.
breakup.
Oh, another. Oh yeah, we already got. All right. What? Okay. Last time I tell you guys what my name is. Yes. A love letter. Huh. All right. That's also too wholesome. Next thing I got here is I'm moving on to. I need a sport. What did I just say? Raise your hand. Someone over here said I'm homeschooled. I did not. That was them. I did not say that.
My wife was his teacher.
That's also true. Okay, I'm right here. Yes. Pickleball. I like that. Pickleball, fastest growing sport in the United States of America.
Oh, she took it.
That was mine. It's not a sport. Yes. Volleyball. Okay, we got volley pickles. Yeah. What do you got? Football. Which one? Whoop.
American football.
Woo. Okay.
Real football.
The real kind. Yeah. America kind. I like it. Next thing I want from you guys is I need a job. Any old job will do.
You already got one.
Could be. I do have a job. I'm not being. If you want to hire me, you can try. Who?
Doctor.
What'd you say? I didn't call on you. Yes. Bus driver. Yes. Stanley. I'm just not going to say anything because it's dangerous.
Just
Yeah.
keep moving.
Court reporter.
A who?
Court reporter.
Chiropractor?
Yeah.
I actually don't. A what?
Court reporter.
Oh, a court reporter.
Yeah.
Wow. That is so much different than a chiropractor. Yes. Cybersecurity. All right, Star Trek. I like it. Moving on. I need a really short, okay, keyword, really and short, funny story from somebody, from the audience. Raise your hand. Funny story, really short. A true story about your life, maybe something that happened this week.
Right
Yes.
Oh, not this week, but I got lost in the woods the day hunting season opened in Alabama.
Oh, got lost in the woods the day hunting season opened.
She lived to tell the story.
Who are you? Who are you hunting? Who is hunting you? I don't need any other stories. That is so good. I really like it. You know what's funny? The next thing on my list is a near-death story, which I have. But I'll take another, a near-death story. True story about yourself, right there in the back. Almost.
I think we need a little more than that little story.
Was it in Alabama?
On hunting season.
On hunting season? Who is the cow hunting? You. Hey, that's the entire list. Great job! Great job! Yeah, round of applause for yourself. Between shovelfuls of popcorn. Well done. We're going to start our first event here. Is a simple event. It's an improv event. We're going to have two people up here, and they are only allowed to say one word at a time. And as they say one word, they cannot say another word until their partner says a word. And in the process of going back and forth, saying one word at a time, they have to write a coherent letter. And the letter...
Emphasis on try.
Try. And coherent. I believe we're going to do Santa Claus. We're writing a letter to Santa Claus. Stephen, come on up. Josh, come on up.
Dear Santa,
I,
want
a
big,
shiny,
humongous,
expensive
glittery,
dinosaur.
last
Year
you
did
not
get
any
of
the
things
that
I
asked.
for.
Instead,
You
brought
me
this
lump
of
coal.
I
Strongly
encourage
you
to
follow
my
suggestions.
or
There
will
be
consequences.
sincerely.
Bob.
P.S.
I
Have
all
your
cookies.
Well done. Well done. Remember, one of you is going to have to rate the performances here, so be paying close attention. And now, to respond to Bob's letter, is Jesse and I. Jesse, go ahead and start us off.
Dear
Esteemed,
Bob,
I
know
that
you
do
not
deserve
anything
this
year.
in
Regards
to
your
requests.
I
Say,
no.
additionally,
Tomorrow
I
will
write
your
death
obituary
because
you
are
not
good. Expect
lots
of
coal
in
your
face.
cookies
Are
delicious.
but
I
do
not
like
yours.
they
Taste
like
wet.
socks.
Additionally,
I
will
probably
withhold
all
of
your
presents if
you
our
expecting
presents
you
will
be
disappointed.
sincerely
Saint
Nicholas. That's it. There's your one-word story. We invite to the stage none other than Vicky. Sorry, I really shouldn't do that. She's about to score.
Put him on the bottom.
Listen. It's nothing personal, okay? People just mess up my name all the time, and I just. So go ahead. The audience, you can try your best to influence her decision, but it is ultimately up to Vicky. Oh, Jesse. It's because he was paired with me. Oh, Josh. Brutal. Come on. Steven. Calm down. I really do think your name is nice. It's a good name. Can you change it? Yeah, you can change it. That's fine. Yes. What?
Okay.
Yes. Suddenly, I regret picking you. It's truly unfortunate. I even said I liked your name. That's okay. We'll move on to the next event. I'll get them next time. Our next event is... What?
We have a reward.
You are correct. It's actually a penalty for the person in front. Jesse, as our leader, you have been penalized in this next event. You are required to wear a blindfold. Now, before you're like, why would you penalize the leader? It's because he doesn't need help. Okay, we need to. It's like Mario Kart. You play Mario Kart?
Blue shell.
Blue shell. Done. All right. Good. Like 2 of you got that, and I'm okay with it. We're moving into our next event here, and it's a really simple event. It's called Puppets. And in Puppets, none of us are allowed to move here on stage. No one can move unless an audience member moves us with these little T-Rex arms. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna have Kylie, where you at?
Kylie?
Yeah, you can come on up here. And Jolene, come on up here. Okay. You guys really determine the fate of this whole thing. And so we're gonna pick one of these stories, and we're gonna try to tell the story. We're allowed to talk. You guys aren't. Okay?
No.
You can.
We have to explain what these are, though. They have no clue what these are.
Yeah, I said you
So,
could.
the T-Rexes, that's how you move us. So you're gonna, like if you want to move his arm, you bite his arm, and move it where you want it to go. All right?
Just like that.
I
did say that, but Stephen wasn't listening.
If you want him to move, though, you can take it and just
And whatever you do,
let his head move.
we're required to do it, no matter what. And we can talk all we want, but we can't do anything unless you allow us to. Make sense?
Yeah.
Do you guys understand the assignment?
Sure.
Sure.
It's not competent at all. We're gonna pick for our story here is you want to do Lost in the Woods?
Yeah.
So the 4 of us are lost in the woods during hunting season in Alabama. And the story begins now.
Joey.
Joey didn't come with us, dude.
Oh, you're right. Jesse,
What?
do you know where we are?
I have no idea.
Can you pull out a map?
I can't see it. All right, here's the map. I got a map.
Hey guys, I don't think we're holding our guns in a safe position right now.
Yeah, mine's just pointed at my feet.
Hey guys, I just saw something running over there.
Jesse,
What?
if you don't find us a way out of this Alabama forest,
I'm looking.
I'm gonna shoot my foot.
That's all right. I think I may have just left my gun in the truck. I'm just gonna stand here.
Jesse, I'm not gonna warn you anymore.
This map doesn't make sense. It's all dark.
Well, then turn it on.
Is anybody else getting numb? I can't move.
I can't feel
Josh,
my
did you?
arms.
Josh, did you bring
Yeah.
a fire starter?
Yeah,
hey.
it's in my pocket.
Hey, I got a question.
What's the question?
Where are we?
I have no idea.
Okay, I'm gonna
Guys,
just put my hand down.
Jesse,
I'm trying to reach
What?
the
You
fire
hit
starter,
me in
but I
the
can't
face.
reach it.
No, I'm gonna hit you in the face.
I am going to shoot my foot.
I'm
Don't do
still
that.
cold.
I'm trying to reach the fire starter, but I
Josh,
can't reach it.
just
It's in my pocket.
this will keep me warm.
That's my hand.
It is keeping me warm. I feel so warm.
It's getting dark, guys.
Guys, I
Whoa.
can't move.
What was that sound?
I heard it too. Is it a wolf?
I don't know.
Point in the direction you heard it.
It's
Oh,
that way.
it's over there.
I would
Yep.
look at it, but I'm so
Over there.
scared that I
Oh.
cannot.
It ran away, guys. It just ran away. Oh, I told you to put the safety on.
Guys, what happened to Cody? I think he's dead.
I don't know. I'm frozen. I can't move and look.
The wolf
Oh.
cannot see me, and therefore it cannot find me.
I think he was about this big and went that way. Or maybe he was about that tall and went this way.
Which way?
This way.
Which
That
way?
way?
Right here.
I'm gonna go run after it.
Okay, I'm gonna freeze again.
I'm gonna go run.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna run this way.
I am so close to the edge.
I'll save you. I'll save you.
Jesse,
I don't know where everybody went.
Jesse,
Josh,
Where are you?
Jesse.
save me!
Have my hand.
Save me!
Have my hand.
Save me!
Have my hand.
I have your hand! I have your hand!
I'm pulling you back.
Pull me
I
back!
froze,
I'm
Jesse.
pulling you back.
That's my armpit!
Jesse.
I don't like it!
I'm pulling you back.
Pull me back!
I'm trying with all
I don't know
my
what to do, Jesse.
I'm trying.
Josh! Oh!
I'm lost.
What's happening to Bodie?
I have no idea.
Is he still alive?
Maybe.
Bodie!
Jesse!
Where are you?
I'm being lifted up!
He keeps falling.
Why?
Josh's hand!
You guys want to help me out here?
No, not really. I think I'm gonna just stand here. I think
Oh,
you
here
guys-
it comes.
Oh,
Here it comes.
oh,
Hello.
hi.
Who is this?
This is Steven. How are you?
Hello, Steven.
Hey,
You have strong shoulders.
This is no time for pleasantries!
is your hand getting cold?
We are in danger of death!
I think that I'm frozen again.
Is that Bodie?
And scene! There we go! I'd just like to say that I did not sign up to be eliminated. I thought you were going to send me off the edge to my impending doom. That was good. We need a vote here, so we're going to bring up, you know what? Yeah, Tess. Tess, where you at? Yeah, come on up here and give us a good vote.
Just remember, we weren't in control.
Yeah. You know who to blame.
I know.
Nikki.
I have to say, I felt really sorry for you because you were just like,
Yeah.
I felt sorry for him because
Thank
his
you,
neck
thank you,
was
I
hurt
appreciate
of
it.
all time. And he was frozen.
And I almost fell.
I was blindfolded.
But you can take it. But you can
But I
take
can.
it.
What?
Yeah.
Why don't I can try?
I'll take
Oh, man.
I'll take it.
Did you talk to Nikki? What do you guys have it out for me?
I think she said my favorite line of the whole night, though. I'm putting you lowest because you can take it.
Unfortunately, that's unfortunate. As we move into our next event, our penalty for Josh is that he's going to receive a kid's book. You're going to understand why receiving a kid's book is significant in just a moment. Because I'm going to explain to you how this next event works. It's really simple. We are each going to be given a book, except for one person. We are then going to be given a page number. We're going to pick a story from our board. We're going to perform said story, but the people with books are not allowed to say anything unless it's on their page. And I'm saying not just they can't cherry pick words, it's complete thoughts from their book. So, Josh has The Foolish Tortoise.
Yes.
By
Richard Buckley.
Richard Buckley. And I need a page number from somebody.
It only goes to 12.
Yeah. 9.
Page 9.
Page 9.
Doesn't have numbers.
You got to start at the
Yeah, that book does not have numbers.
While he counts, we'll go on to the next person. What do you got?
I have the Kid's Chef Cookbook, and I have 200 pages.
I need a page number between 153. 153. Can you count that on?
I have numbers.
Oh, good. Okay, and then I will not have a book, so I can say whatever I want. And then Jesse, what you got?
Lizards. 280 pages
200
of lizards.
of lizards. What's that? 32? 22. 22. Josh, did you finish counting? Do we need more time?
Yeah, well, there's nothing on page 9, so I'm doing page 10. There's a snake tail.
He's got page, yeah, there's no words there. We'll give him some grace and go to 10. Great, you got your page? You got your page?
Yeah.
Are you happy with your page?
We'll find out.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, we're going to do right here, run over by a cow. Almost.
Along his way, our hero went and almost had an accident.
Preheat the grill.
You know, it's a really lovely day. I'm so happy that I didn't stay inside. I'm so happy that I decided to walk out here in this lovely green field. I bet nothing bad'll happen.
A snake with open jaws slid near.
Medium
Don't
meat.
like snakes.
Medium heat.
I would cook that snake if I were me.
All lizards except for a few geckos have claws.
I'm so glad you're here, Jesse. Can you tell me what kind of snake that is?
Miso paste.
No. Steven, why do you always think about food? Jesse, just tell me
Did you know?
Shh. Just tell me what kind of snake that is.
A chameleon.
That's not a... Are you sure? Are you sure that's a chameleon? Because it looks a lot like it's not a chameleon.
Most lizards have 4 legs.
Oh, okay. I mean, that one has no legs.
Most lizards have 4 legs.
So what you're telling me is that some lizards have no legs.
Both are available at Asian markets.
This is not the case.
Are you sure it's not? He just said that it's not the case. What are you
Well-
going to say to that? You're just going to let him get away with disagreeing with you?
At specialty grocers as well.
Josh, hey, do you know anything about lizards and whether this is a lizard or a
5
snake?
minutes.
A snake with open jaws.
So it's definitively a snake because it does have a jaw. That's okay.
With the head, neck, and chest lifted off the ground, the right foot stretches forward, out and away from the body.
There's no feet. You know, it's a contiguous body, 0 feet involved.
Vertical surfaces present special challenges.
You present special challenges. Okay.
This is not the case.
No, this is the case, yes.
Thread the shrimp onto a metal skewer.
No, I'm not. Steven, if we came out into the meadow to eat food, we would have brought food. Josh, did we bring food?
Along his way, our hero went.
I am the hero. What?
Movable vertebrae
Why, Jesse?
accommodate lateral bending of the body.
That's great. I could care less. Now, is it just me, or does that really large cow look like it's getting closer?
Let it marinate for about 20 minutes.
That seems like a wise idea. If it was dead.
Serves 4.
What do you think, Jesse? You think that cow serves 4?
This is not the case.
Josh, what do you think about the cow?
Almost had an accident.
Grill the shrimp.
Don't grill. It's getting so close.
Its tail swings back and forth as a result of the lateral movement of its body.
And you are. This is the first time you've made any sense, and now I'm getting afeared. I'm quite afeared. Should we run?
Fringed toes are effective in moving across sand or water.
Too bad I don't have fringed toes. Where do you happen to find fringed toes, Jesse?
Chameleons.
Japanese cuisine.
No! You're telling me that's a Wagyu? There's like 2 people got that, and I just...
About 5 minutes or so.
Oh, the cow got me!
Along his way, our hero went.
Well done.
And
Well done.
scene!
Okay. All right. That worked out. We got to bring in our next rate here, our next vote. Carmen, where you at, Carmen? Come on up here. Carmen, we're counting on you. I can take it. It's okay. I can handle it. I've never won this game, but he had a kid's book. Okay. I mean, it's not...
That's definitively not his mom. Okay. Man. I'm in last place. That's okay though, because like she said, I can take it. Can you though? I don't know. Okay, our next event is a simple game, which, I need to give out a penalty here.
No, we're good.
No, you don't even get it.
Oh, okay, I'm good. Give it to him.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Jesse, as our leader, you are going to have to only ask questions for the entirety of the next event.
Really?
Only questions. Good job.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, yes. He knows the assignment. He's been here before. All right. The event is very simple. We're going to have two people right up here. They are going to start interacting. At any point, if me or somebody else on stage yells the word change, they may do what they did different. So if they walk up and they say, hey, how are you doing? And someone yells change, they have to say, hey, are you doing? And then they get changed again. They got to say, I don't want to talk to you. It'll make sense as it goes. First thing we're going to do is bring Jesse on stage up here and Josh right up on front. And what do you guys want for your event here? What do you guys want to do? Bus driver.
Do we want bus driver?
Absolutely. You want bus driver.
Are you sure?
Okay, you can only ask questions. I was so confused. I was like, Jesse, yes, why are you... He knows the assignment. Well done. All right, go ahead whenever you're ready. Here's your microphones.
Is this the bus? Change. Change.
Yeah.
Is this the bus?
Yep.
Can I come in?
Sure.
Change. Can I leave?
Okay, man.
Change. Can I drive?
I guess.
Where are we going?
Only got 3 days left of my retirement, so.
Where are we going?
We'll just, drive 5 miles that way.
Change.
Drive 30 miles that way.
Change.
Drive for 4 hours.
4 hours?
I'm gonna take you to the best milkshakes. you've
Change.
ever seen. I'm gonna take you to the worst milkshakes you've ever had.
Change.
I'm gonna take you to the worst hamburgers you've ever had.
Where's that?
About 4 hours that way.
Are you
driving?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Change.
I think so. It might have been 4 hours, 4 minutes. I don't really know.
What's the name of this place?
Worst Burgers by Bob.
Change.
Bob's Best Burgers.
And they have bad burgers?
Change.
Yeah, well,
You're sure they have bad burgers?
Change.
Why are we going here if they have bad burgers?
because it says they're the best, but they're the worst, so it makes them okay.
But if you
Evens
know
out.
that they're the worst, why are we going here?
Change.
If you know they're the worst, why don't we go here more often?
Look, you're confusing me with way too many questions. Just drive, work up an appetite, and we'll get there.
Change.
Just drive, eat some snacks on the way so you don't eat too many burgers.
What kind of snacks do we have?
Well, we got some gum over there.
Gum?
There's a peanut on the floor from yesterday.
A peanut?
Yep.
Change.
There's
That's a peanut?
beef jerky steak from yesterday.
How old is that beef jerky steak?
About a day old or so. I don't.
Change.
About 3 weeks old.
Change.
It's been there as long as I've had the thing. It's kind
I
of a
think we're
staple
here.
now. It's my emergency beef jerky for emergencies.
I think we're here. Is that the place?
Yep, this is it. Bob's Best
Change.
Burgers. No, this isn't it, but we'll try it anyways.
Should we get out and try their burgers?
Sure, come on. It
Change.
says, no, I don't think so. It's pretty sketchy.
Should I keep driving?
Well, yeah, at this hour of night we probably
Change.
should. Yeah, it's still pretty early in the day. Just keep driving.
We could just break in.
Change.
Is that not? He done.
We could just break in.
What do you think?
All right, we move on to. That was tough. Jesse, I will admit, I am genuinely impressed by the number of questions you pulled out of that hat. That was good. Round of applause. Okay. I'll stand.
That's too dangerous.
It's too dangerous. Yep, 100%.
Cybersecurity.
Cybersecurity, sure.
Oh,
Steven, how much
the
you...
IT guy, all right.
I do IT around here, so
I do not.
we...
Power on, power off. All right, here we go.
So, hey, Steven, what seems to be the problem here with your computer?
It just kind of froze.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It froze?
Yeah, the screen, it stopped moving.
So,
The screen just kind of went blurry.
Change.
The screen is shattered.
Steven, we've talked about this. Okay, when you get a computer
Mm-hmm.
and you have a problem,
Yeah.
what should you do?
Hit it.
No.
Change.
Smack it.
Change.
Lick it.
Steven,
Yes.
why does it feel like I'm talking to a 3-year-old?
Change.
Why does it feel like I'm talking to a 97-year-old?
I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
Why does it feel like I'm talking to a 97-year-old?
I don't know, man.
Listen, this is starting to become a bigger problem.
Change.
This is just a really small problem.
Change.
This is one of those problems I don't care about.
Oh, all right. So just press the power button and it'll come back on?
Yeah, press the power button and listen, it's gonna be shattered. You're not gonna be able to see what you're doing. I don't think you can see what you're doing anyway, so I don't think it will matter.
Well, it has to do with the security, though, because so this thing popped on and it said it was a virus, so I punched the virus.
Okay, Steven, listen.
Yeah.
A virus is a conceptual thing. A virus is an aggressive, dangerous disease.
Like Jesse.
Change. Change.
Like Jesse's friend named
Change.
Jesse.
Change.
Like the guy in yellow.
Change.
Like the guy on the leaderboard.
Change.
Like Josh.
So, listen, the next time a virus pops up, here's what you do.
Yeah.
No.
No.
It's really simple.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Should I take notes?
Yes.
Okay.
You got your notepad? Okay. Got your pen? Okay. Write it down
Okay.
really clear.
Clear.
Write it down as messy as you can.
Change.
That's.
Just remember it.
Just remember it. Okay.
Just remember it.
Okay. All right.
When the virus pops
the
up,
virus pops up,
don't
don't
do anything.
anything.
Change.
Everything.
Bad things.
Bad things.
Instead.
I'm already lost.
Okay. Start over.
Okay, start over.
When
The
the virus
shows
up,
call
Bodie.
body.
Change.
Brody.
Change.
Grody.
Change.
Body Brody Grody.
You know, if that helps you remember my name, sure. Just call Grody Bodie and listen, I will show up as fast as I can.
Change.
I will show up when I feel like it.
Change.
I might show up, but I might not.
If you don't show up,
Yes.
can I lick it?
If I don't show up, it probably means it's not that big of a deal, and therefore you can just turn it off and turn it back on.
Before or after I lick it? It's like a battery. You think, if you get that little shock, it's good, right?
Scene! I don't think there's nowhere else for this to go. Oh man, that was a rough one. All right, we need to bring to the stage here to do our vote. Hey, Steven, don't let Jesse pick. Who should come to the stage?
Not Jesse, Jessica.
Jessica, come on up.
Number 1 sharpshooter.
Oh, #1 sharpshooter?
Yeah.
Ooh.
She won.
We'll see how good
Don't
you
let her up.
All right, who's first?
Oh, it went silent.
Not a question.
Oh, not
Ouch.
Did you catch that? Not a question? Questions only? Not
Okay,
a question?
Steven, don't rub it in. It's not like we fared any better, all right?
It's like salt in the wound?
Yeah.
No, green.
But she's saying green so many times. You should not go. All right, put our scores up there. We'll find out on top here.
That's his sister.
Thanks, sis!
Okay, who invited her? All right, that's fine. No, was it you, Steven? I think so. It feels a lot like you. Here we go. We've got another event here before we're done, just two more. It's called What Are You Doing? And for this one, Steven, you have to talk in the third person from now on.
Steven doesn't like this.
No, he does not.
Are you sure?
How this... You can stop. You can stop. How this event works is fairly simple. We'll have two people up here. One person will be acting out something, and then the other person will say, "What are you doing?" And they are required to respond with something that is not what they are doing. The next person has to take what that person said they were doing that they weren't doing, and then they have to be doing it. Until the next...
that.
Yeah.
I caught that.
He caught that.
I caught it.
But
And then I'll...
he does not know how to say I.
You are correct. He is in trouble.
There you go. Oh my goodness.
Ouch.
Conceit. All right, here we go. We're going to start with Steven and Josh. Jump on up. We're doing What Are You Doing? And we are playing America football.
What you doing?
I'm testing out my new mouthpiece.
Third person, Steven! It hurts to win, doesn't it?
Steven is testing out his new mouthpiece.
That's so nasty.
What are you doing?
Oh, just, doing some laps around the field. What you doing?
Steven is tackling the tackling dummy. What are you doing?
I'm coming up with game plans for the big day. What you doing?
Steven is doing his best end zone dance. What are you doing?
Pouring water on the coach. What you doing?
Steven is arguing with the ref.
Are you blind? That was not a flag. That was a penalty. That was
Done! That was just failed! All right.
Let's see. You guys are going to be playing
Stay-at-home mom.
Stay-at-home mom. No. We're gonna go volleyball.
Bodie, what are you doing?
I'm setting up for a spike. Hey, Jesse.
What?
What you doing?
I'm serving the ball.
Only I don't have to.
Just me.
Just Steven.
No, I'm done.
Bodie, what are you doing?
I am diving for a very far ball.
What are you doing? I'm on my way to the hospital.
Oh, I need an ambulance. I need an ambulance bad.
Bodie, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm setting the leg. Oh. Jesse,
What?
what are you doing?
I'm administering pain medication.
Hold still! Hold still! This is for your own good!
I don't want
This
it.
is for your own good!
I'm allergic to morphine.
Third one this week! Feels better, doesn't it? More pain meds, I guess!
Let me go. I see a bright light.
Your line is, what are you doing?
More pain meds! More pain meds!
What are you doing?
I'm talking to the. I'm failing so hard right now.
Scene. All right, Josh, Carmen or Linda?
Oh, Linda sounds nice.
Did you just say that Carmen doesn't sound nice?
Brutal. Linda, are you nice? No!
Come on up. Come on
Come
up.
on up, Jesse's inviting you to the stage.
I made a terrible mistake. I'm sorry, Carmen. Wherever you are. Forgive me.
All right, rank them, rate them. It's a bad day, Josh.
We're gonna let Bodie.
First, thank you so much, Linda. You are so nice.
That's his sister!
She's so nice. Linda, you come back anytime. Hey, Mrs. Emily, can we offer free camp? Do we offer free camp around here?
He's got a war wound.
Okay. We only have one more event. And this final event is less of an improv. It's a skit that we actually have memorized at some point. And if we fail at any point in the skit, we have to start over. And we have to get all the way to the end without failing. Now, I'm going to warn you, we've only successfully done this one time. Ever. And so, buckle up, because it might take us a while. Jesse is reading the script as we speak. Jesse, do you need more time?
Yes.
Too bad. Go.
Guys, come quick. It's Dan.
What happened?
Dan did it.
Dan did what?
Dude, Dan did it.
What did Dan do, dude?
Go back! I'm sure he's reading the script right now.
Guys, come quick. It's Dan.
What happened?
Dan did it.
Dan did what, dude?
Dude, Dan did it.
What did Dan do, dude?
Dan dove into a deep ditch and did a double flip and disappeared.
Dan went deep ditch diving? Wasn't Dan driving Doug's Dodge?
No, Dan, Doug. Dylan drives Doug's Dodge. Okay, Dan drives.
Don't mess me up.
Guys, come quick. It's Dan.
What happened?
Dan did it.
Dan did what, dude?
Dude, Dan did it.
What did Dan do, dude?
Dan went and dove into a deep ditch and did a double flip and disappeared.
Dan deep ditch dove? Wasn't Dan driving Doug's Dodge?
No, Dylan drives Doug's Dodge. Dan drives Drake's Datsun.
Yes, but then Dan went deep ditch diving. I drained the deep ditch, but didn't discover Dan.
Dudes, don't despair. Dan didn't disappear deep ditch diving. Dan was trying to draw drowsy ducks down by the Dairy Queen while downing a dilly bar on his Ducati.
Did Dan do dumb drawings?
I doubt it.
No, get out of here! Not even close. But it felt good. Thank you.
Master Quick, it's Dan.
What happened?
Dan did it.
Dan did what, dude?
Dude, Dan did it.
What did Dan do, dude?
Dan went and dove into a deep ditch and did a double flip and did a Master Quick, it's Dan.
What happened?
Dan did it.
Dan did what, dude?
Dude, Dan did it.
What did Dan do, dude?
Dan went and dove into a deep ditch and did a double flip and disappeared.
Dan was deep ditch diving?
No! Dylan drives Doug's Dodge.
That's out of order. He's got to finish his line first.
You didn't finish your line! I got finished! No!
You guys are quick. It's Dan.
What happened?
He did it.
Dan did what, dude?
Dude, Dan did it.
What did Dan do, dude?
Dan went and dove into a deep ditch and did a double flip and disappeared.
Dan was deep ditch diving? Wasn't Dan driving Doug's Dodge?
No. Dylan drives Doug's Dodge. Dan drives Drake's Datsun.
Dudes, don't despair.
My line is next.
There was a pause.
Master Quick, it's Dan.
What happened?
Dan did it.
Dan did what, dude?
Dude, Dan did it.
What did Dan do, dude?
Dan went and dove into a deep ditch and did a double flip and disappeared.
Dan was deep ditch diving? Didn't Dan drive Doug's Dodge?
No, Dylan drives Doug's Dodge. Dan drives Drake's Datsun.
Yes, but then Dan went deep ditch diving. I drained the deep ditch but didn't discover Dan.
Dudes, don't despair. Dan didn't disappear deep ditch diving. Dan was trying to draw drowsy ducks down by the Dairy Queen while downing a dilly bar on his Ducati.
Did Dan do dumb drawings?
I doubt it was Dan. Doesn't Dan dislike downing dairy and drawing drowsy ducks?
Dude, don't you dare doubt me like that.
Hey, look, it's Dan.
Dan?
Dan!
That's the final line, isn't it? Go back, Jesse! We have one more line! Dig deep!
Running out of water.
Jesse!
It's not my fault you give me 2 paragraphs and you have 1 sentence.
Get over it!
Master Quick, it's Dan.
What happened?
Dan did it.
Dan did what, dude?
Dude, Dan did it.
What did Dan do, dude?
Dan went and dove into a deep ditch and did a double flip and disappeared.
Dan went deep ditch diving? Didn't Dan drive Doug's Dodge?
No, Dylan drives Doug's Dodge. Dan drives Drake's Datsun.
Yes, but then Dan went deep ditch diving. I drained the deep ditch but didn't discover Dan.
Dudes, don't despair. Dan didn't disappear deep ditch diving. Dan was trying to draw drowsy ducks down by the Dairy Queen while downing a dilly bar on his Ducati.
Did Dan do dumb drawings?
I doubt it was Dan. Doesn't Dan dislike downing dairy and drawing drowsy ducks?
Dude, don't you dare doubt me like that.
Hey, look, it's Dan.
Dan?
Dan.
Dan, after you went deep ditch diving and I couldn't discover you in the deep ditch, didn't you draw drowsy divers?
I might need a refill.
Let's go, Jesse!
Hey, needs a little help here!
Jesse!
Listen, this better reflecting his score, okay?
Guys, come quick! It's close to curfew.
We're 12
Quick,
minutes.
it's Dan!
What happened?
Dan did it!
Dan
Dan did what, dude? Dude, Dan did it.
What did Dan do, dude?
Dan went and dove into a deep ditch and did a double flip and disappeared.
Dan went deep ditch diving? Wasn't Dan drive Doug's Dodge?
No! Dylan drives Doug's Dodge, Dan drives Drake's Datsun!
Yes, but then Dan went deep ditch diving. I drained the deep ditch but didn't discover Dan.
Dudes, don't despair. Dan didn't disappear deep ditch diving. Dan was down by the Dairy Queen trying to draw drowsy ducks while downing a dilly bar on his Ducati.
Did Dan do dumb drawings?
I thought it was Dan. Doesn't Dan dislike downing dairy and drawing drowsy ducks?
Dude, don't you dare down me like that.
Oh, look, it's Dan.
Dan?
Dan!
Dan, after you went deep ditch diving, I drained the deep ditch, didn't discover you, but discovered you ditched the deep ditch diving to go down a dilly bar at Dairy Queen, but don't you dislike drawing drowsy ducks and down...
This is the last one! You
Well, then
get
make
to
it
go
around.
home! Maybe we should have practiced.
It's Dan!
What happened?
Dude, it's Dan!
Did it.
Dan did what? Get her up here. Put her in.
Guys, come quick! It's Dan!
What happened?
Dan did it!
Dan did what, dude?
Dude, Dan did it!
What did Dan do, dude?
Dan went and dove into a deep ditch and did a double flip and disappeared.
Oh.
Dan went deep ditch diving? Didn't Dan drive Doug's Dodge?
No, Dylan drives Doug's Dodge, Dan drives Drake's Datsun.
Yes, but then Dan went deep ditch diving. I drained the deep ditch but didn't discover Dan.
Dudes, don't despair. Dan didn't disappear deep ditch diving. Dan was trying to draw drowsy ducks down by the Dairy Queen while downing a dilly bar on his Ducati.
Did Dan do dumb drawings?
I thought it was Dan. Doesn't Dan dislike downing dairy and drawing drowsy ducks?
Dude, don't you dare doubt me like that.
Hey, look, it's Dan!
Dan?
Dan!
Dan, after you went and dove into a deep ditch, I drained the deep ditch, didn't discover you, decided you ditched the deep ditch diving to go drive a Ducati or a Datsun to Dairy Queen to down a dilly dar and draw drowsy ducks, but I doubt it was you because don't you dislike downing dairy and drawing drowsy ducks? Yes!
Here we go, folks! Only the second time we've ever pulled it off. Right here tonight, folks, we bring up our last person, Carmen. Come on up and give us a vote and we'll call it a night. Carmen, are you nice?
Okay, what?
Are you nice?
I'm very nice.
She's very nice. I doubt it. Okay. Let's hear it. Let's see it.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
I really like that one.
Let's go.
Oh, Buddha. You were nice, Carmen! There you go, folks. We present to you the second-time winner of Improv-etition. Coming to the front stage, Jesse Stanley winning the Golden Pin! Thank you so much. You had a wonderful night. I appreciate you. Good night. There are no announcements except for go to sleep 2 in the morning. Good night!